stock 2S battery that comes with the Scx24s. So just a little bit thicker, and they have a really nice balancing 2S charging plug-in. And then the opposite plug-in just plugs right into, like, it's just like the regular battery style plug-in. I think it's a PT.2 or something like that. So that's cool. I mean, they have different options for those 2S and 3S lipos, and this system can run 3S, but I'm a little bit nervous on that aspect because I don't want to burn anything up, and I'm getting all the power and all the run time that I need on a 2S, so why spend the extra money on 3S? That's what I was thinking. So I know it can crank up some power to a servo if need be and stuff like that, but with the Emax, I'm just running it at 5 volt. I'm not going to go to 6.5, which I have the option to with this ESC. The app will even tell you when you're cranking up the voltage to make sure that your servo can handle that kind of voltage. Otherwise, you do run the risk of burning it up. So I appreciate that in the app, giving you warnings and things, letting you know, hey, that's probably not a good idea, before you just do something where you have no knowledge. Like, yeah, I'm going to turn up the voltage to this thing. I want to get the power out of it. Well, you should probably find out if your servo can handle it first. Be a good idea. But the Emax servo, guys, a lot of you guys run them, and they work for a lot of you guys. Heavier rigs don't like them. So that's all I have to say about it. I have nothing bad to say about them. They're decent servos. They're cheap, they're affordable. Do they compare to the higher dollar ones? No, not in any aspect. As far as like an NSDRC, Shift, a Reefs, those three guys right there, they take a dookie on that one all day. So, you know, not with no bad words to say, but that's the truth about it. It's just, you know, how much performance can you expect out of something that is 12 bucks versus 70, 80, 90 bucks, you know? There's fucking night and day comparison pretty much. So still trying to make up my mind on the servo that I'll ultimately end up with in here, but if I'm going to put one in here by preference, it'd probably be the NSDRC or the Shift Micro. Yeah, just I've had good luck with Shift servos in my other builds, and I have the XB and 2 of them, and they're great servos, very budget friendly. They've been super strong, super fast. They do have their limitations, just like any other servo, and usually the higher the dollar amount spent on one and the features that are listed on them and specifications and things like the torque ounces and things like that, they matter depending on what kind of build you have. So stronger servos for rock crawling is usually not a bad idea. It's just you usually can't overdo it with a servo, I would say. I mean, unless it's like a super light build and you have like a super heavy duty servo, it's kind of overdoing it. But let's see, they have this this new servo from Shift. It's like this super high torque one. It's kind of expensive, but something like that on something that takes a lot of abuse, it'd be a perfect servo for. And not just trying to put a spotlight on Shift or anything, it's just the one that I'm more familiar with, and they make some good stuff, man. There's probably other companies that are just as great or better, and I'm trying to expand my knowledge base on more products. And the only way I really do that is like get my hands on them, buy them, try them out, or you know, when I'm out with friends, if they happen to have something inside of their rig, I try to get some questions asked and a little knowledge gained. And I just watched the performance on their stuff. I'm like, wow, you know, most of the time I'm just super impressed. Like, there's so many options out there in the RC world, guys. So don't limit yourself to just one brand. Don't limit yourself to people talking down on things. You know, find out for yourself. Oh, you don't always have to take someone's word for it, you know. It's okay to be wrong. It's how we learn. It's how we grow. Whee. All right. Like, there's certain areas where this servo just, it tries, man, but it's hard, man. It struggles. It's got a lot of weight with those brass wheels. Even right there, I'm trying to turn the other way and it won't. So you gotta help your rig out sometimes. That is sick. Just every now and again I find myself like, look at what this thing is doing. Oh, perfect. Slow crawl out of there. Got my tires fully locked, turned. Myself out of here. Look at that. That is nuts. Holy cow, dude. I can't believe I got that on film. But yeah, I'm working on finding better cross spots out here. Oh. Didn't like that. Oh, it was gonna fall eventually, and that's where we should end the video. Anyways, that's what's going on with the Scx24 now. It's doing some work. It's doing pretty good out on the rocks now, and yeah, I got crazy flex and articulation going on. It's like fully drooped down, sucked down. So you lift up the body and boom, it's up. But I just let the weight transfer do all the work for me.